Every year, the city of Philadelphia spends millions of dollars for one purpose: to reduce homelessness. Shelters are built. Assistance programs are expanded. Social teams are deployed on the streets day and night. However, if you walk around some parts of the city, especially areas like Kensington, you'll see something different from what was promised. Tents are still up. People are still sleeping on the sidewalks. In fact, things seem to be getting worse. It's as if nothing they do ever really works. Philadelphia is a city steeped in history. It's a place where the concepts of freedom and human rights were once championed. Yet today, the city faces an inexplicable paradox. How is it possible that there are still thousands of people living without homes in a developed country with vast resources? To understand the answer, we must look deeper. Not just at the streets, but at the systems behind them. From the outside, everything seems to be going well. There are shelters in nearly every borough. Free food programs are available daily. Non-profit organizations are working tirelessly. But for those living on the streets, the reality is different. Many say the available assistance feels more like a temporary crutch than a real solution. They can get food today. But what about tomorrow? It's still the same. They can sleep in a shelter tonight. But in the morning, they have to leave again. And the cycle repeats itself day after day. Day after day. Week after week. Even year after year. Shelters are often seen as the ultimate solution. However, the reality is far more complex. Many shelters have strict rules. They have limited hours. They have insufficient capacity. Some don't even accept partners or pets. For some, entering a shelter means losing their last connection to someone or something they care about. Even for those who do manage to get in, it's not the end of the problem. A shelter isn't a home. It's just a place to stay. As a result, many people are trapped in what's called the revolving door of homelessness. In, out, in again. They never truly escape. At the heart of all this is one major problem: the housing crisis. Rent prices in Philadelphia have steadily risen in recent years. Yet, the minimum wage has barely budged. This creates a dangerous gap. Many people live in extremely fragile financial circumstances. They can afford rent, but only just barely. No savings. No reserves. This means that one small event, like an illness, job loss, or price increase, can instantly leave them homeless. Once they fall, getting back up isn't as easy as it seems. This is the scariest part. It isn't just happening to other people. Many ordinary workers are living paycheck to paycheck. Without realizing it, they're just one step away from a crisis. 1 month without income. One emergency. Suddenly, they're in the same position as the people they see on the streets. The only difference is time. The next problem is even deeper: mental health. Many homeless people in Philadelphia suffer from disorders such as major depression, PTSD, schizophrenia. However, the mental health system isn't robust enough to handle all of them. Many facilities are overcrowded. Treatment costs are high. Access is also severely limited. As a result, the people who need the most help aren't getting it. Without treatment, their condition only worsens. Until finally, the streets are the only place left. In areas like Kensington, the problem is even more complex. There, addiction isn't just an individual problem. It's part of an ecosystem. Drug trafficking occurs openly. Users come from all over. This environment sustains itself. As long as there is a supply and demand remains high, the cycle will continue. Those trapped within it find it increasingly difficult to escape. Often, there are attempts to clean up a particular area. The police arrive. The tents are dismantled. The streets are cleared. But a few days later, everything goes back to normal. Why? Because the problem was never truly solved. The people didn't disappear. They simply moved. From one block to another. From one area to another. It's like pushing water on one side, only to see it emerge on the other. Governments face a major dilemma. If they're too harsh, they're criticized for being inhumane. If they're too lenient, the problem is dismissed. Ultimately, many policies fall somewhere in the middle. But that's precisely the problem. Half measures often don't solve anything. Rarely discussed is the cost of not addressing this crisis. Every emergency room visit, every police intervention, every emergency service costs money. All of it costs a lot. When you add it all up, the cost is far greater than the investment in long-term solutions. Yet, significant change is rare. Many people view the homeless from a distance, through a car window, or through a phone screen. They don't truly understand what the homeless experience every day. As a result, empathy is limited. Without empathy, the pressure for change weakens. There are proven solutions. One example is the Housing First approach, which provides permanent housing unconditionally. Then, other issues are addressed. In some cities, this approach has significantly reduced homelessness. However, its implementation in Philadelphia remains limited. It requires substantial funding and a long-term commitment. Systemic change isn't easy. There's bureaucracy. There are politics. There are competing interests. All of that slows the process down. Meanwhile, the people on the streets don't have time to wait. Behind all this, there are people. People who sleep on the sidewalk tonight. Those who wake up not knowing where they'll eat. Those who live without certainty. For them, this isn't theory. This is their reality. Maybe the problem isn't that we don't know what to do. Maybe the problem is that the solutions needed are too big. Too expensive. They're too difficult to address. As long as that doesn't change and the system remains the same, the streets of Philadelphia will remain full. The people in them will continue to be there. Not because they failed. It's because the system never really gave them a way out.